The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Hello once again, fans. I am Jeramie McPeek, and this is Championship Wrestling from Arizona, presented by CarShield. We've got another special presentation from the United Wrestling Network for you this week as we take a trip to the Bodega, where you can get anything you want, including a beatdown. For our opening match, we're going to take a look back at Danny Limelight and Papo Esco challenging SoCal Distancing for the World Tag Team Championships. Then it'll be the Bodega defending those titles versus 4 Minutes of Heat. And last but not least, we will see the Young Goats from our sister promotion, Championship Wrestling from Memphis, taking on the Papo and Slice Boogie edition of the Bodega.
It is main event time here on Championship Wrestling. Often we hear the Bodega say that they're hungry. Papo Esco says that he's starving. They've been starving for this championship opportunity in the tag team division. They talked to Jamie Iovine at the top of the program, asking you shall receive.
The table's been set. Let's get to the main course. The Bodega, they look ready to cash in.
Fat boy!
And here come the reigning champions. SoCal Distancing, always an uneasy feeling, and whether you see Andy Brown handing that title over, that is not Adrian Quest, his normal tag team championship partner. We saw that Dom Kubrick, instrumental before in the changing of the guard when it comes to the Heritage title, and now I guess he's earned this opportunity to represent SoCal Distancing as one half of the tag team champions in this main event. So again, more questions than answers for this group.
SoCal Distancing always has us wondering what they're going to do next. You can never predict what they're going to do, and today they came out with Dom Kubrick instead of Adrian Quest. They're just so hard to prepare for.
Changing it up, and here we go. Set the stage for our main event. Ring announcer Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challengers. At a combined weight of 481 pounds, the King Fat Boy, Papo Esco, and Danny Limelight Rivera, the Bodega.
King Fat Boy!
And introducing their opponents, at a combined weight of 375 pounds, they are the United World Tag Team Champions, Dom Kubrick, and the last of a dying breed, Andy Brown, SoCal Distancing.
There you have it. That will be the roster for the tag team champions this time out. Currently, SoCal Distancing able to employ the age-old Freebird rule, and then it just makes it tough for your opponents. You got to believe Bodega has been targeting the tag team champions of Andy Brown and Adrian Quest. Now they have to prepare for Dom Kubrick as well, and that's tough to do. As you guys both know, Kubrick is very unorthodox.
Incredibly unorthodox, and he had a phenomenal showing on Primetime Live.
Oh, look out here.
TV champion Dan Joseph.
Roll up the other way. Both teams looking for the quick victory. Swing and a miss. Nice block there by Danny Limelight Rivera, who has been everywhere you want to be. Upstairs, you've seen him on Primetime Live, AEW, all over the place. But a fixture right here on Championship Wrestling, looking for tag team gold. Single leg pick. Man, what action to kick things off.
Both teams have their smaller teammate in right now. These guys have been doing a fantastic job of quick, agile transitioning and chain wrestling. This is beautiful.
Oh, look at that beautiful standing Spanish fly.
1, 2, 3.
by Danny Limelight. Yeah, excellent point. And a lot of great teams really have that recipe. I think the likes of, the Hart Foundation of Tully and Arn, the Enforcer, and the technical or more high-paced wrestler has been a winning combination. Both these teams have it, to Blake's point. And now look at this. We're going to see the continuity on display here, James. But out the back door goes Danny Limelight.
Able to slip out the back door. Now the big man, Papo, they were going to try and bring him in the hard way. Papo said nix to that, and now he's in, and he is in control for the Bodega.
Papo isn't coming in unless he wants to come in.
Move, Ralph. Hey, come on now.
Something worth noting is each team has a bigger guy and a smaller guy, but the bigger guy on Bodega is bigger, and the smaller, faster guy on Bodega is also smaller and faster. I wonder if that's going to come into play.
We'll see right now. Power is coming into play in a big way, but they took out the wheel of the big man. Sound strategy there by Andy Brown, because Papo Esco had been dominant since tagging in, and now in the wrong part of town where they can try and double team and wear down the big guy.
That's a fantastic strategy, because Papo Esco is a big boy, and he can take a shot. It's going to take both these guys to take him on.
Look at the power, though, again. Big choke slam and anguish all over the face of Dom Kubrick, who's paying the price. In there, you can get anything you want at the Bodega, including a beatdown.
Yeah, and he is paying the toll. That little withdrawal fee at the Bodega is Dom Kubrick. Now Limelight back in using that speed. They say it kills, and Papo Esco and Danny Limelight cover 2. Thought we had new tag team champions coming there, but the Bodega have really gelled together very quickly and have impressed a lot of people, hence earning this tag team championship match, as we see another tag in to Papo Esco. So it is going to be power against the lighter and, again, unorthodox Dom Kubrick.
But look at these frequent tags here, though, Blake, staying fresh. They're really making Kubrick pay the price, and now they've got the makings, sending him for a little trip to the corner store. There it is. Got him pinned down, nowhere to go but down. If he can free himself, Limelight's going to help him that way, right into the cover. Almost puts him away to win the titles.
Yeah, the Bodega was getting them back for some of that early 2-on-1 that they were getting against Papo Esco. They're putting it on Dom Kubrick in the corner.
Tag is made, though. The champion's trying to get back into this thing. Look at the elevation. That flight should come with Peanuts in a Movie. Frequent flyer miles into the cover. Andy Brown back in control.
At CarShield, we want our employees to be themselves.
Where's my yogurt? Woo! How'd that taste?
But at the end of the day, it's all about the customer.
CarShield's doing it better than anybody else alive. They're the money-saving, roadside assistant, son-of-a-guns protecting you from expensive car breakdowns. CarShield cars go farther. Woo!
Fans, we want to thank those of you who attended our recent meet and greet at 3D Sports Cards and Collectibles in North Phoenix. Be sure to mark your calendars for our next event on Sunday, September 5th, featuring WWE Hall of Famer Kevin Nash. The exclusive event will also include a special appearance by Phoenix's favorite son, EJ Sparks. That's Sunday, September 5th at 3D Sports Cards and Collectibles at 32nd Avenue in Bell. For more information, visit 3dsportscards.net.
If you or someone you know is stuck waiting for payments scheduled over years and years, and you need cash right now, Novation can help you right now. It's your money, right? You shouldn't be trapped in a payment schedule that was set years ago. You should be able to get your money now, when you need it. And Novation will get you the most money, which means you'll keep more of your money. And speak with Novation before you sign with another company, or you could be leaving money on the table. You'll never know if you're getting a bad deal unless you get an independent bid. Novation will give you the real competitive bid you need. At Novation, we offer a time frame guarantee. If we don't get your money by the agreed deadline, we'll pay you interest for every day of delay at more than 10 times the National Bank average. Make sure you're getting the best deal. Call right now. We can help you get cash you need right now, not in 10 or 20 years from now.
Call 1-800-604-2799. 1-800-604-2799. Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I started by using the world's best cotton called Giza. It's only grown in a region between the Sahara Desert, the Mediterranean Sea, and the Nile River. It's ultra soft and breathable, but extremely durable. My Giza sheets also include full 21-inch wide pillowcases that will fit over any pillow and deep pocket sheets that will fit over any mattress. The first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen right now to get your very own MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets. Giza Dream Sheets are available in a variety of colors. Use the promo code and Mike will give you 2 for 1 low price and free shipping. That's right, get 2 for 1 low price plus free shipping.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
You know, the Bodega, they demanded this shot right away, and it may come back. You know, it's the old adage, be careful what you wish for, a monkey paw wish coming from the Bodega maybe, because right now it looks like it is all SoCal distancing. Dom Kubrick launching himself into limelight in the corner.
We've seen how impressive Kubrick can be as well. Fans of Primetime Live, as you see that nice basement drop kick into the cover. Kubrick gave the then television champion, Dan Joseph, an incredible main event run for his money, and now maintaining control of this matchup late.
Yeah, what a fantastic matchup that was with Dan Joseph over on Primetime Live. I'd like to see them put Danny back on the ground and try and double team him a little bit more. Because if he's able to get over and get a tag to Popolesco, this could start changing the matchup.
Yikes, look at the eyes of Danny Limelight. Looking very strange there after that beautiful rolling, spinning neck breaker. James, I mean, moves so well, and right now, Danny Limelight's got to find a way to get to his corner.
Yeah, I mean, you start to see the lights go out, but hey, cover. What a counter by Danny Limelight, but he has got to get to Papo Esco if Bodega wants to stay in this match and have any hopes of prying those tag team championships off of SoCal distance.
All tied up right now and pulling them right back into the corner, right back into the tag. So we question perhaps, you know, the switch up in the roster. It's paying dividends right now for the tag team champions.
Dom Kubrick did a fantastic job of latching onto Danny Limelight's hips and preventing him from getting over to the corner to Popolesco. Because like we've mentioned several times, if Danny can get over to this, could really start changing the matchup.
Ooh, dive, looking for the salvation of the corner. Got caught. Now, speaking about getting caught, how about that swinging tornado DDT? Oh, you saw, he kind of rolled. Do I go for the cover? Do I go for the tag? I think tagging the big man is where the smart money is.
And he's got his foot, though. Limelight still able to make the tag to Esco, and now he is well rested. Back body drop to Dom Kubrick, clothesline to Andy Brown. Papo taking control of this matchup in a big way.
Get ready for the all-you-can-eat brutal buffet courtesy of Papo Esco. Look at him just muscling up. Dom Kubrick into the corner, not where you want to be. All that body weight. And more of the same now for Andy Brown. Serving up sandwiches here at the Bodega. And that's the street sweeper.
Yeah, Papo has come in and completely changed the energy of this matchup. And that's one of the big things that the Bodega has is because wow. What a big, I'm not even sure what to call that.
Into the cover now. Is that going to be it? Is that going to be? Oh my God! He kicked the referee right in the face. What in the world?
Oh my God! Somebody's got to get some help out for the referee. Completely uncalled for. You could hear that just reverberating off the rafters.
I mean, the Bodega guys.
They had it won.
Yeah, they were going to make history, and now a low blow to the big man. That's one way to take him down. COD, concussion on delivery. This thing falling apart in a hurry.
Yeah, Andy Brown has been throwing some bombs in there. The referee, Popolesco, and now Danny Limelight.
Did you hear those words by Andy Brown saying Hollywood is burning down? And now the light's completely out here, guys. We can't see anything. Our monitor's completely dark. And now the light's back on, and Andy Brown I figured this was a SoCal distancing trick or sorts. Andy Brown seems confused. Do we have the man here going to be official again? Oh, no! Oh, it's the man, all right! It's the man, all right! It's Ray Rosas! Wear it down in the stripes. I love it. A little trick out of the playbook of SoCal distancing. And he's all over Kubrick.
He is lighting them both up. What a super kick from Ray Rosas.
Wow, out of nowhere, he is giving SoCal Distancing a taste of their own medicine.
Sure are. And now, hold on. Oh no, look out here. Here comes Miguel. Here comes the big man. And a big, like a bear paw. Just taking, like a Kodiak bear taking out Ray Rosas.
Swatted Ray Rosas down. You're right. That was just like a bear claw coming down on him. And now, once again, I mean, how many ways is this going to keep swaying back and forth? This is just mayhem right now.
Look out here. BHK. BHK now all over. Miguel holding on for dear life. Goes upstairs. The big man's rocking. He's reeling.
Extension.
Is he going to go down? How about BHK Kevin Martinson, another United original along with Ray Rosas, standing up to SoCal Distancing, trying to get the big man up and over. Can they do it? Herculean effort, and they do.
How about the teamwork from Martinson and Rosas there? Oh, but Miguel is still on his feet. Good Lord.
This isn't a man, it's a monster, Blake.
Yeah, this is a big boy, and you got to start wondering, where's Andy Brown? You don't want to get him coming blindsiding somebody from behind. And
now Rosas has got him hooked, as does Kevin Martz. No, they can't. Can they? No way. Suplex. And now, it's the man. Oh. It's the man with that crowbar.
This time, not Ray Rosas. It is the real McCoy. It is the man. My God, taking them both down. Crowbar to the back of both men.
Again, what started, and watch out, Danny Limelight, don't turn around. You're not going to like the view. Look out here. Slice Boogie. Whose side is he on? He's got the crowbar. What a shot. What a shot to Andy Brown. Oh.
Straight to the cranium of Andy Brown. He's got to be out, but we don't have an official.
I think now the original official back in action here. Didn't see any of the shenanigans. History made.
Wow, what a main event.
Here are your winners and new United World Tag Team Champions, the Bodega.
I'm not exactly sure what we just saw, but I know one thing. We've got new United Tag Team Champions, the Bodega, somehow making history. A lot of moving parts. We'll see you next week. Unbelievable.
Slice Boogie. You just came up just short against Snipes. You know, it looked like you might have tweaked your leg a little bit there. How are your thoughts coming off that hard-fought matchup?
Yeah, you know, my shin got a little roughed up. It ain't no big deal.
Yo, John.
Oh.
What's going on, Papa?
Who opened the bodega door?
Get your time.
Hey, we always open for business. Yo, Slice. Mi gente, what's up, Papa? You out there taking L's like the Mets?
I didn't know you was undefeated, Playboy.
I'm just saying, because you ain't win a match since what, the Knicks in 1972?
Oh, word, that's how you feel?
Look,
what you want to do?
look,
What you want to do?
Pause.
Want to do something?
It ain't even about all that.
Poppy, chill.
Look at me, man. All Danny's trying to say is, you out here taking L's playing Mr. Nice Guy, and we know how you get down. So you can keep playing Mr. Nice Guy solo, or you can come holler at us at the bodega.
Yeah, well,
you know you can get anything you need, including
protection. That's all we saying.
somebody to watch you.
You know what I'm saying? We just saying we got you if you need it.
Papa.
Puerto Rican judo.
Stop
You never
playing.
know what you could get at the bodega.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now.
Are you over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days? I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. Call now for this free book on maximizing your income in retirement. Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from leading financial firm J.D. Mellberg. That's right, free. This book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now, because we're about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known truths we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity, and it's free. Call 800-604-1098. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched numerous products and summarized rates and benefits of annuities, all from Silac Insurance Company. Call 800-604-1098. That's 800-604-1098. Call now.
I struggled to stand for a shower, and after falling in the tub, I felt it was only a matter of time before I broke a hip.
If you worry about the risk of an accidental fall getting in or out of the bath, could a walk-in tub be right for you? Search Consumer Affairs Walk-in Tubs to find great deals, like a free shower package upgrade.
Once you turn 60, you have to realize there are limitations, whether you want to admit it or not. My walk-in tub has helped me to continue to enjoy a much better quality of life.
Why decide between a walk-in tub or shower when you could have both? Call now and we'll upgrade your new Safe Step walk-in tub purchase with our exclusive free shower package.
My husband said walk-in tubs are for old people, but I was more interested in feeling young and staying in the game. That's why I recommend a walk-in tub to everyone.
Call 800-928-0124. That's 800-928-0124. 800-928-0124. Call now. 0124. 800-928-0124. Call now.
All right, welcome back to Championship Wrestling. John Roberts here, and I really am not looking forward to this next segment. Ladies and gentlemen, the new United World Tag Team Champions, Danny Limelight, Papo Esco, the Bodega, and Slice Boogie.
Look at that.
Look at that. Slice, let's talk to you first, sir. I mean, it seems like the protection has paid off for you.
Yeah, the protection is working lovely, as you can see from my victory last week.
What's all this about? Sorry, I'm a little intimidated right now by this. Yeah, I really want to know. What's all this about?
When I moved to Hollywood, California, I was a lone wolf. I did all my dirt by myself. I ran a lot of pockets, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss my dudes back home. We did a lot of dirt together. This right here, this reminds me of the hood, and that's all it is.
So this is a New York thing then?
It's not a New York thing, it's a hood thing. You wouldn't understand, boy.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand, papi. Mi gente! Listen up, you already know what it is. Hey, yo, Snipes, escúchame, papi. You about to get beat like a delivery boy that made a wrong drop-off at the projects. We already told you, we don't just talk about it, we about it. We told you what we wanted, and we came and we did that. The Bodega's open for business. And we also told you that we ain't messing with these capping wrestlers here at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. And that's why Slice Boogie is running with us. But we not done. You see, we still hungry, right, Papo?
Starving. Papi, show this cat the true meaning of get down or lay down. Because he is Slice Boogie. He is Danny Limelight. Me, I'm the king fat boy, Papo Esco. And we are the Bodega, where you can get anything you need, including a beat down.
Main event time. The United World Tag Team titles on the line. 4 minutes of heat. Earn another shot. They came razor close to taking down the Bodega and getting the gold last time. Another shot at victory and tag team gold here in our main event. And here come the champs. Is that newfound swagger that you've talked about? Blake with Danny Limelight Rivera, Papo Esco, and you got Slice Boogie in tow as well. A Bodega stronger than ever, a real power play.
And like you mentioned, the Bodega's coming off of a win over 4 minutes of heat recently. I gotta wonder what 4 minutes of heat might try and do differently this time so that they can walk away with the W.
I don't know. I don't think they have to change a whole lot because they came close. They came extremely close to defeating the Bodega. But here we go. They're gonna lock it up yet again, and here to set the stage momentarily for this main event tag team title bout, Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challengers. At a combined weight of 400 pounds, Rock God Ricky Gibson and Freak Nasty Eddie Pearl, 4 minutes of heat.
That's where you're going.
And introducing their opponents, being accompanied to the ring by Slice Boogie. At a combined weight of 481 pounds, they are the United World Tag Team Champions, the King Fat Boy, Papo Esco, and Danny Limelight Rivera, the Bodega.
Whoa, let's get it.
Bodega set for another title defense. Got Slice Boogie out there, and they are not going to waste any time, are the champions. And that may be because 4 minutes of heat gave them a real run for their money last time out.
They did. 4 minutes of heat looking to finish off the job that they started in the encore here. But the Bodega is going to have none of it if they have their way. And now we have to deal with Slice Boogie on the outside as well. So we need to see how that comes into play. Eddie Pearl launched himself out of a cannon, though.
Yeah, maybe some protection now for the Bodega by Slice Boogie, as they have offered protection to him. And a winning combination that has been. Freak Nasty showing some freakish strength and offensive ability in the early going. Ricky Gibson off the top, take the big man down. Boy, they might do it here, Blake. The challenger's looking great in the early going.
Yeah, they've done a good job of going right after Papo Esco early on. They've already damaged Danny Limelight the first time they competed. But Papo Esco was a little bit more difficult in their first outing.
Boy, these two teams are not wasting any time this time out. Double teaming the big man. They were able to rock him with that back stab, and last time, double drop kick. Shades of the Rock and Roll Express right there.
So smart adjustment we saw by 4 minutes of heat. They tried to muscle Papo, he held back, and they just switched the game plan. They didn't try and muscle him again. They switched it up, hit him with a plan B, and it worked magically.
Speaking of back stabbeth, look out here. One for Papo, last time one for Danny Limelight, and they launch him into the lights, looking to make history, only a count of 2.
You know, in their first time out, their last title defense against 4 minutes of heat, the Bodega started with Papo Esco in the ring, and that seemed to be effective for them because it delayed the ISO game of 4 minutes of heat. And now, maybe a little overconfident. We had Danny Limelight starting things off, and now he is in a bad way in there.
This is what they did in the first matchup, too, though. They tried to isolate Danny Limelight.
Well, there you go. You got to have eyes in the back of your head on a swivel in a matchup like this. Big right hand. Boy, more physical than ever was Eddie Pearl until he ran into the King Fat Boy.
You got to watch your back when you go into the Bodega. Eddie Pearl now on his back. Limelight looking to take control.
A very smart sideline play by Papo Esco, grabbing Freak Nasty by the back of his hair and putting him down.
Danny Limelight goes for the cover, looking to reverse their fortunes. Both teams off to a hot start in this thing. In the time since their first encounter, 4 minutes heat did score victory over Showtime Jordan Cruz and former television champion Dan Joseph, earning them this rematch.
Another big variable that's changed since the last time these two teams have faced off is Slice Boogie is now accompanying the Bodega out there.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned.
For a limited time, you can get a premium MyPillow for the lowest price ever. Regularly $69.98, now only $29.98.
Sleep well, America! For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
This is an advertisement for legal services. Important news for farm workers and others exposed to the weed killer paraquat and who were later diagnosed with Parkinson's disease or told by a doctor they might have Parkinson's disease. Studies say those exposed to paraquat sold under these brand names and others have an increased risk of developing Parkinson's disease or Parkinson's-like disease. If you or a loved one worked around the weed killer paraquat and were then diagnosed with Parkinson's disease or told by a doctor you might have Parkinson's disease since exposure exposure. Call the law offices of Davis & Crump right now at the number below to see if you are eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Call the law offices of Davis & Crump right now if you or a loved one were exposed to paraquat and were then diagnosed with Parkinson's disease or told by a doctor you might have Parkinson's disease. Call Davis & Crump right now to see if you're eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Our first consultation is free, and we don't get paid unless you get paid. Call now. Operators are standing by.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Even if you've tried before and were unsuccessful in getting rid of your timeshare, call today and see if we can help. We offer a complete 100% unconditional client satisfaction guarantee. Make this completely free call and learn how we can help you legally put an end to your timeshare nightmare once and for all. You have nothing to lose, so call right now to qualify and receive a free consultation. You can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, but you've got to call now. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
Welcome back, everybody. Tag team titles on the line.
What are you talking about? I ain't doing nothing.
Look at this. What are you talking about?
Huh?
I ain't doing nothing, says Papo Esco, as he chokes out Eddie Pearl. And now a shot by Slice Boogie. This is gang warfare.
It absolutely is. And, the Bodega, I was saying before the break, it's just a sort of reciprocal confidence that seems to be swirling around all three of these men, is that they know and trust that the other has their back.
I mentioned that 4 minutes of heat needed to do something differently if they wanted to come away with the win. And if they made some adjustments, they didn't make any adjustments for Slice. Wow, big attack there by Danny Limelight. Again, wow. Tag team moves coming in for the Bodega.
Excellent tag team action there. Great double teaming as he goes for the cover, that elevated splash. Earlier, the Tope con Hero on the outside. I mean, and the Bodega, as you have talked about in the past, almost in a snap of a fingers went from one of the hottest new teams to the top team here in the United Wrestling Network.
Yeah, it came together very quickly for them. And, the success speaks for itself, and I really believe that it's just continuing to feed on it, although now Eddie Pearl looking to change that narrative with Danny Limelight.
Oh, my huge drop kick. Man, what a snap. What an echo to that drop kick. And there you see the confidence there by Danny Limelight.
We saw what a great tag team partner can do to change a career. Danny Limelight was on somewhat of a losing streak before coming across Papo Esco. Once they tag teamed up, these guys have been crushing it.
Boy, nasty shot there by Danny Limelight. And it really comes down to the quick tags, the double teaming. And right now, that is to the favor of the Bodega.
Oftentimes we see 4 minutes of heat employ these very same tactics. The Bodega is doing it better than they are right now, though. And Eddie Pearl is in a very bad spot here. This is not the part of town you want to be in with the Bodega.
There it is. There's that corner store. That's usually part one into the street sweeper, and there it is. Caught the Rock God sleeping on the outside there a little bit. And a count of two.
Man, the tag team champions are showing why they are the champs right now. They have been putting it on 4 minutes of heat.
And that's saying something, because we've seen, what a successful team 4 minutes of heat are. Recent victory, as I mentioned, over Dan Joseph, Jordan Cruz. A few weeks back over the Friendship Farm to earn their initial title shot. We've seen them on Primetime Live defeat Beef Candy. I mean, this is a top team, but right now, they are getting worn out and ragdolled by the Bodega.
And they're a battle-tested team, too, and they're a team that has a really strong bond. I think that's one of the most impressive things about the Bodega is the fact of just how cohesive a unit they've become in a short period of time. Drop toe hold Eddie Pearl. He is still in dire straits. What a stomp from Danny Limelight.
Like you said with their mojo, Slice Boogie has been fitting into the mix very well thus far.
He might have been one of the few missing pieces of the puzzle. It's just something else you got to think about when you face these guys.
Hold him right there. Already intimidating enough. You have to deal with Papo Esco.
This has got to be a really mentally tough matchup for the 4 minutes of heat because they did so well in the first time that they faced the Bodega, and this has not even been a close matchup thus far.
No, really dictating the pace has been the Bodega, and it doesn't look like that's going to change. Big Puerto Rican suplex. And now taking out the Rock God. Boy, the Rock God's getting a lot of action out there in the corner, just eating shots.
Yeah.
And even if Eddie Pearl can get there and make the tag, guys, they're known for fast-paced 4 minutes. They're known for double teaming. Eddie Pearl's not going to have anything left for that.
He's not going to have anything left for that, and you got to think about it. You know, as much as the Rock God is just chomping at the bit to get in the ring, he's going to be launching himself into the ring, potentially with Papo Esco. It's going to be like running into a wall.
Desperation here. Boy, look at that. He peeled his own partner to the corner so he could make the tag. Have you ever seen that, guys?
Great timing there. And what, I mean, just again, the ability to adapt by the Rock God, and now he is on fire, taking it to Danny Limelight. Cover, could be new champs.
Looking to make history.
Rock God's doing well, but how long can he keep this up against both members of Bodega?
Well, Eddie Pearl kept it up for quite a while. Eddie Pearl, I'm amazed he's even back to his feet, although he's just strung over that rope. Might not be on his feet for long after eating that shot. But again, I don't think you're going to see much of the signature double teaming. Uh-oh, the referee's back is turned, low bridge. And boy, you are deep in the wrong part of town. And a big clothesline by Slice. He slices, he dices, and he causes damage.
Now all the momentum that the Rock God was trying to build up to turn the tide in this matchup swings just right back to the Bodega. Cover could be all here.
Man, that was close. I'll tell you guys, I hate to say it, but you know, the Bodega defeated SoCal Distancing to win the titles, but they're employing some of the same strategies when it comes to the numbers game now that they have Slice in tow.
Well, they've tasted success. They were starving for it, and now they want to keep feeding. Oh, what is Slice Boogie doing? He's got those championships. What is he doing?
Well, the 4 minutes of heat. 4 minutes of heat had him in the launch position for the power ballad, and now Gibson's gonna be singing the high notes.
Right in the Cobra Kai's. Oh my God! What a shot from that title belt. He's got to be out. Ref didn't see any of it.
Papo taking care of Eddie Pearl. Here's the cover, and that is gonna do it. Man, oh man.
Here are your winners, and still United World Tag Team Champions, the Bodega.
There were a lot of moving parts in this one, guys. Let's take a look back. Brought to you by Primetime Live each and every week, live on pay-per-view. And Blake talked about 4 minutes of heat doing something a little different. I think here we see that the Bodega did something a little different. The shot down low, the shot with the United World Tag Team title, and then get the 1, 2, 3.
This really shows what type of wild card Slice Boogie is now coming out and accompanying the Bodega.
I think it just shows how hungry they are to stay at the top. They've got there. They know that there's a target from everyone in this tag team division, and they look confident.
United, they're stronger than ever. And I'll tell you what, anybody that faces these guys, you're going to be paying that street tax, and you're going to pay a hefty, hefty toll.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn about this groundbreaking new CGM technology. And if you have Medicare, you can get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how you can get your own continuous glucose monitor or CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
I struggled to stand for a shower, and after falling in the tub, I felt it was only a matter of time before I broke a hip.
If you worry about the risk of an accidental fall getting in or out of the bath, could a walk-in tub be right for you? Search Consumer Affairs Walk-in Tubs to find great deals, like a free shower package upgrade.
Once you turn 60, you have to realize there are limitations, whether you want to admit it or not. My walk-in tub has helped me to continue to enjoy a much better quality of life.
Why decide between a walk-in tub or shower when you could have both? Call now and we'll upgrade your new Safe Step walk-in tub purchase with our exclusive free shower package.
My husband said walk-in tubs are for old people, but I was more interested in feeling young and staying in the game. That's why I recommend a walk-in tub to everyone.
Call 800-928-0124. That's 800-928-0124. 800-928-0124. Call now.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Jack Farmer here with the Bodega United Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Straighten your back up. Come on, straighten your back up.
Now, fellas, the folks at home, they're saying that you guys can't get wins without the numbers game or without using underhanded tactics.
Who said that? You said that?
What do you got?
Listen, Joaquin, where's John at? Matter of fact, I don't care if John ever comes back. Listen up, man. Why everybody got a problem with the Bodega? What, they mad because Slice is with us now? They mad because they're playing chess? Are we playing real wrestling games? They mad because we the tag team champions? No, I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. They mad because they thought that their public school education was gonna take them further in this business than our street smarts took us. And they mad because we gonna keep doing whatever we want. You see, I talk a lot, and they mad. I talk smack in my sleep, Joaquin. I talk smack in my sleep just like this. Mi gente, yo papo smack him. You know what I'm saying? That's what they mad about. And yo, Honest John, escúchame, papi. Listen up, you little Forever 21 model. I feel bad for you, entiende? I feel bad because you about to get into the ring with Papo. Yo, Papo, you hungry?
Starving. You know, this Honest John, you're gonna find out real quick that honesty is not the best medicine. But don't worry, Papo got the remedy. You know who we are, and in case you don't, he is Slice Boogie. This right here is Danny Limelight. I am the king, fat boy, Papo Esco, and we are the Bodega, where you can get anything you need. Including a beatdown.
What a way to kick off the action this week on Championship Wrestling. The United Wrestling World Tag Team titles on the line. Todd Kennelly, Blake Bulletproof Troop joining us, the host and commentator and expert on all things Championship Wrestling from Memphis. Dustin, 5-star, tell us about the Young Goats.
Oh, man, you just wait. I don't have to say very much because you're about to see the Young Goats in action. We saw them a couple of weeks ago. They came out victorious. Zay Washington, he is the chosen one. Big Aaron Roberts is the problem child, and together, they are the Young Goats. 19-year-old sensations. These guys are spectacular and could be bringing the United World Tag Team titles back to Memphis.
Huge matchup coming your way, and yep, a lot of hardware could be heading to Memphis. More on that momentarily. And here comes the Bodega, where you can get anything you want, including a beatdown. And Slice Boogie got a victory on his way into this matchup. We saw he won that game of rock, paper, scissors to represent the Bodega in tag team action. We saw Danny Limelight victorious against Honest John. And, boy, your thoughts on the one-man Lucha Gang, Papo Esco.
Man, King Fat Boy Papo Esco, he's always in the YouTube chat, I'll tell you that. And he talks trash each and every Saturday. That's youtube.com/championship wrestling. Shout out to the people that are watching and chatting live with us. But that guy right there, Papo Esco, he's the last man that I'd want to see in a dark alley or anywhere one-on-one. And as you know, the Bodega, it's never one-on-one.
No, always the numbers game. You'll always pay the street tax. That is for certain. Tag team titles on the line. Our first of 2 title matches, both matches featuring talent from Championship Wrestling from Memphis. We will certainly talk about that. But first, here to set the stage, the voice of the United Wrestling Network ring, Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challengers. From Memphis, Tennessee, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, the problem child, Aaron Roberts, and the chosen one, Zay Washington, the Young Goats.
They look loose, they look ready, do the challengers.
Laser focus, Todd.
And introducing the champions, being accompanied to the ring by Danny Limelight. At a combined weight of 536 pounds, they are the United World Tag Team Champions, the King Fat Boy, Papo Esco, and the King of the Concrete Jungle, Slice Boogie, the Bodega.
Stage is set, United World Tag Team titles on the line. The Bodega taking on the Young Goats. And when you're in there with the Bodega, it's almost like pick your poison, whether it's the Bullies and you got Papo Esco and Slice Boogie, or you've got the radioactive Poppy in there and his brand of agility. Always a dangerous combination.
Bulletproof Troop, there's not a weak link on the Bodega. Anywhere.
Absolutely not. Not only is there not a weak link, but all of these guys are known for having a mean streak, particularly the big man, King Fat Boy, Papo Esco.
It looks like it's going to be King Fat Boy Papo Esco in there with the heavy hitter of the Young Goats, Aaron Roberts, and 2 big men about to clash horns, 2 big heavyweights, that heavyweight hoss fight mentality, you gotta love that.
Man, dare I say this is Championship Saturday, Championship Sunday, whichever day that you're watching Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, it's all on the line today. United World Tag Team titles could come back to Memphis. United TV title could come back to Memphis. This is big for Championship Wrestling from Memphis, but I'm going to call it right down the middle here.
Potentially huge.
Man, these are 2 big boys right here, and they are very evenly sized, and neither one looks scared or ready to back down from the other. Ooh, I'm ready for this action to start picking up, boys.
Aaron Roberts, certainly somebody that has the size and stature, at least on paper, could hang and go one-on-one with King Fat Boy. King Fat Boy trying to get the little shortcut there, tried to grab a hold of the locks and controlling the arm now, Papo Esco. Boy, big power struggle here.
Yeah, now this is a very unique individual that we're talking about in Aaron Roberts. He is a big man. He's the big man of the tag team, but the pace usually picks up when he hits the ring. He means business, very agile for a near 300-pounder.
Both these guys are very smart. They're locking on holds, then making the other guy move their weight. It's so early in the matchup that both guys have a ton of energy. And if they can slow each other down by resting on each other, making the other one move them, it could slow down their pace.
Well, we'll see who gets the early advantage. Champions or challengers. This tag team title match continues right after this.
Why decide between a walk-in tub or shower when you could have both? Call now and we'll upgrade your new Safe Step walk-in tub purchase with our exclusive free shower package.
Once you turn 60, you have to realize there are limitations, whether you want to admit it or not. My walk-in tub has helped me to continue to enjoy a much better quality of life.
Call 800-905-7492. That's 800-905-7492. 800-905-7492. Call now.
This is an advertisement for legal services. Important news for farm workers and others exposed to the weed killer paraquat and who were later diagnosed with Parkinson's disease or told by a doctor they might have Parkinson's disease. Studies say those exposed to paraquat sold under these brand names and others have an increased risk of developing Parkinson's disease or Parkinson's-like disease. If you or a loved one worked around the weed killer paraquat and were then diagnosed with Parkinson's disease or told by a doctor you might have Parkinson's disease since exposure, call the law offices of Davis & Crump right now at the number below to see if you are eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Call the law offices of Davis & Crump right now if you or a loved one were exposed to paraquat and were then diagnosed with Parkinson's disease or told by a doctor you might have Parkinson's disease. Call Davis & Crump right now to see if you're eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Our first consultation is free, and we don't get paid unless you get paid. Call now. Operators are standing by.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America.
I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
For a limited time, you can get premium MyPillows for the lowest price ever. Regularly $69.98, now only $29.98 with your promo code. That's a $40 savings. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned. Not only that, I do all my own manufacturing in my home state of Minnesota. I personally guarantee that my pillow will be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own.
For a limited time, you can get a premium MyPillow for the lowest price ever. Regularly $69.98, now only $29.98. That's a $40 savings with your promo code.
Sleep well, America! For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Whether it be MMA, kickboxing, or pro wrestling, competitors started younger and younger.
Absolutely, man. The more young somebody starts, the more fluid their movements are, the better understanding of the game they have. And that's why he can pull slick counters into counterattacks exactly like that. I'm very impressed with Roberts thus far.
Spinning back fist, and now there's the agility you spoke of, Dustin.
Enziguri, and I don't mean sushi. That one's from Maria, by the way. Big tag to Zay Washington. He is so spectacular. You're in for a treat on this one, fans.
Boy, look at this tandem offense here, and now the chosen one picking up where Roberts left off, trying to springboard into that stunner, but makes a tag. So that was a nice audible called, and the big man takes down Esco again.
Drop kick by Aaron Roberts, and King Fatboy was just too big for Zay Washington to hit that cutter off the ropes.
Yeah, he came very close to hitting that. He misjudged the distance slightly, and had he been able to land that, that could have been the changing of the titles here.
Well, guys, conventional wisdom in professional wrestling will tell you to hit a stunner on somebody, they'd have to have a neck. Esco does not.
That's true. Very true, and it's a good thing, too.
Here comes Slice Boogie for the first time in this matchup. Slice looks fresh and ready to get it on.
He's a bully. They say Slice Boogie is the bully of the Bodega. I think they're all three bullies, but that's a whole different story.
King of the concrete jungle, but it was the chosen one that beat him to the punch, at least with that kick. But now, boy, rough neck tactics here by Slice Boogie. You don't want to get cornered by him.
I'd like to see Slice Boogie set up his strikes a little better. He's just coming out and throwing big shots, and that's why he got countered early on.
The agility of Zay Washington moving out of the way there.
Nice arm drag. Beautifully done. Follows it up. Boy, tell you, this team looking good. They've been on a winning streak in Memphis. They're on a winning streak here. Got the victory, and I love the moxie. I love the intestinal fortitude. One big win, they called out the biggest dogs, they called out the champs, and they got themselves an opportunity. And they're making good right now. Zay Washington having some trouble, though.
High risk, high reward, or it can get you in a little bit of trouble.
Wow.
Fall away slam there. Zay Washington's in trouble, and he's in the wrong part of town.
One thing I like about the young goats is as soon as they start getting some momentum going, they really start to run with, they really start to run with it, but Slice Boogie just cut that momentum off.
Into the cover.
Pin attempt.
Yeah, boy, what'd you say about momentum? Now Slice has it. That big springboard elbow in the corner, and you talked about it. High risk, not high reward for the young goats, and Zay Washington finds himself in a tough, tough place to be.
Yeah, that's got to be one of the worst places you can be in the United Wrestling Network, is in the corner of the Bodega, getting beat down.
Absolutely, hands down. You do not want to be stuck in the corner of the Bodega.
Boy, King Fatboy, you don't want to be in a precarious position using that big bowling ball style head. You got some bowling alleys there in Memphis.
How much do you think King Fat Boy's head weighs?
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
I'm gonna guess it's about 20 pounds.
Use it as a weapon. Why not, right? That's
That's what Papo thinks too. Use it as a weapon.
Absolutely the biggest match in the Young Goats' short career. Like you said, they do have the experience, but there's a big difference there of somebody like Slice Boogie and Papo Esco and the Young Goats here.
He was stuck in the cuffs with Zay Washington. He was in that corner store. You saw his wrists were tucked into the turnbuckle, so there was nowhere to go. But now being very elusive, finds his way into a sleeper hold. Well, that's been time tested in Memphis. And locked it in, but counter suplex by Slice.
Great counter by Slice Boogie. It seems like the Bodega are one step ahead. Near fall there.
Yeah, Washington's been doing a fantastic job of using his agility to get out of the way of attacks and counter Slice Boogie. But that time, Slice just muscled him back and dropped him on his back.
Zay Washington finding himself in some deep water right now. Don't know if he knows which way is up. Has got to get a breather and find a way to tag Aaron Roberts back into this thing. Wow, look at that, though. Beautiful drop kick.
Right on the button. Young Goats are one of the most popular tag teams in Memphis wrestling because of things like that, the maneuvers that they're able to pull off. And if he makes the tag to that man right there, the problem child, Aaron Roberts, business is about to get hot.
He's on the wrong side right now, though. The body positioning not favoring Zay Washington. And we'll see if Slice elects to try and nullify the tag attempt. That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, if they can keep Washington in there for a little bit longer, they might be able to put him away. They have done a lot of damage on Washington thus far.
Nice kickoff there. And there's the tag. Here comes the big man.
Oh, man, using all that body weight. Another big shot for Esco on the outside, trying to make him a non-factor. What a forearm there by Aaron Roberts. The problem child is a big problem for the tag team champs, guys.
Yeah, he is in there throwing some bombs right now. He has dropped Slice Boogie and has King Esco in the corner hurt.
Full head of steam. Oh, look at this. Double team offense there. Almost like smash and dash of PP Ray back in the day here in the United Wrestling Network. Oh, Michinoku driver. Beautifully done.
Young Goats are cleaning house.
Bodega in deep trouble here. Got to go for something big. Now's the time if you're the Young Goats. Washington focus on Esco back in the ring. Powerbomb by Roberts. Oh, the titles are going back to Memphis.
This could be it. There's the tag to Zay Washington. Put the finishing touches on Slice Boogie here.
All the way up top. Looking for a 450. Danny Limelight grabbed the leg there, Dustin, and pulled his man to safety.
We've got a great tag team match here, and Danny Limelight interfering at ringside. Makes me particularly hot, especially with everything that's on the line.
And just when we thought we were going to have the Young Goats double teaming, it's the other way. He slices, he dices, you pay the street tax, and you pack your bags.
Here are your winners, and still United World Tag Team Champions, the Bodega.
Boy, wild finish to this one, guys. Let's take a look at it.
Yeah,
Brought to you by CarShield, and here it is. That 450, and there you can see Danny Limelight getting involved.
Very slick, experienced maneuver there by Danny Limelight, always knowing what's at stake, where he is at ringside, and that's the Bodega right there.
And then not only that, not just a leg drop, he had that insurance policy, that protection, that shin guard turned around to the calf, and absolutely laid out the opposition.
I'll tell you, if Zay Washington hit that 450, we would have new United World Tag Team Champions, and they'd be headed back to Memphis, Tennessee.
I'll tell you what, Dustin, this is probably the most tested I've ever seen the Bodega in a tag team match. Your boys did not come to play.
Danny Limelight, Papo Esco, and Slice Boogie. The Bodega do what they say, and that is win ugly. Fans, next week we're going to take a look back at what has been a tumultuous and controversial past year for the women's division here in the United Wrestling Network. We will replay the taped fist match between Heather Monroe and Lacey Ryan, now known as Zoe Stark in NXT, of course. Then Miss Monroe and Halston Body will take on the team of Ruby Reyes and CC Chanel in tag team action. And we'll see the Killer Bay and Cece once again in a triple threat match with Viva Van and Milo Matters as the guest referee. That's all next.